looking forward to this one tonight. The Leafs will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. And a strong effort on that play. Tries to feed it over to Doc. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. Throws it in. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Can't get it to go. Picked up along the wall by Nylander. Rips it. Denies him. He got all of it. Taken by Nylander. Puck scooped up by Caulfield. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Turns him away. Matheson's lugging the puck. The Canadians take it along the wing. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by McCabe. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Harris. Looking to set up offensively. Oh, stops him with a goal. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. And now it's grabbed by Giordano. Pushes it across to Matthews. Unloads from the point. And he denied him there. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And he gets in front of that rocket. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Hammers a shot. Big save by the goaltender once again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Grabbed along the boards by Dvorak. Quick pass across to Gallagher. And he makes the easy save. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. Late goings of this period. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Sundin. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Gains the zone from the right. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Leafs are off to the box. Interference the call.
Anthony's known around the league for being solid between the pipes. He'll look to live up to that reputation.
Kings won the draw inside his own end. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Emerson from the point. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Too many bodies in the way. Montreal's got it behind the net. Anderson's got it in the defensive end. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. The Leafs play it along the boards. Takes a shot. Oh, gets a proper on that one as he just got enough of it. Scores! And they've gone ahead and it comes short-handed.
Well, and that's just a dagger, isn't it, James? Being aggressive, anticipating an active stick, and getting on your horse and creating opportunity when you're on the PK. Well, goalies really like to stick it to their opponents and give them the stare down after a flashy glove save that hits the leather. Unfortunately, he gets embarrassed this time as he gets beat clean.
Grabs the puck at center. Shot! And that goes off a body. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. The Canadians certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
Specialty teams, they can create energy or they can take it away. And this effective PK, wow, what an opportunity, and the chances they get, the momentum has shifted.
First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time.
Tickets to an upcoming game.
Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Montreal has been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Allen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Leafs have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. Gretzky's won the draw, and they're on the attack. There's a great glove save by Allen. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Toronto's up 1-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The centermen glide into position. Gretzky's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Grabs control of it at the point. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Takes the feed. Locks him. Giordano's working it around in the corner. Hammers it. Denies him with the save. Unloads it. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Brilliant save. Run it perfectly. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. And he takes the pass. Great save from in tight. And he takes the feed.
Payton's been terrific on the PK, James. He already has a short-handed goal, but what he does so effectively is he pressures the puck carrier, and he reads it so well. So when he anticipates, he's able to jump on loose pucks, and he gets going north.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Carlson's ready for the draw as they continue to be short-handed here.
Nylander's standing up, ready to go.
The Canadians come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
Taken along the wall by Carlo. And he slides it quickly to King. That's a good heads-up play at center ice.
Montreal has been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Toronto's got possession of the puck. Crosby's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Anderson's got it along the wing. Back to the point it goes. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
Well, this save is all about the compete to find the puck. I mean, it's a battle, and you're trying to outbattle your opponent. You can see him bobbing up and down, trying to find the puck. He finds it at the last minute, reacts, and makes the save.
On the attack along the boards. Shot! Glove save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Barron's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. McCabe's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Off a stick and they can't connect. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Denies him on the slapper. Scores! There it is from William Karlsson.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Gretzky's won the draw. From the point, puts it just wide of the net.
It's a real skill to be accurate and have a heavy shot, and right now it's just a heavy one that whistles wide.
Toronto's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. The Leafs win that offensive zone faceoff. And there's a great save by Allen. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Allen's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Gretzky's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Gretzky's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Makes the save! And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Automobile-related motor cities on the increase worldwide. For part in the public transit to and from the game.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Canadians have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. They got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and they'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
Scooped up along the wall by Doc. Fires it! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Toronto's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. And he takes the feed. McDavid sliding the puck behind the net. Denies him with a save. Works it across to McCabe. Puck picked up by Doc. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Doc. Montreal's got it along the wall. The Leafs have it now. Angles it over to Crosby. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Montreal's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save in front.
Anthony's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Here's a chance to set up now. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Allen. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Toronto's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Leafs win it. Picks up the puck. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Tries to tuck it in. Lets it go. Good heads-up play to bat it down onto the ice. Hammers a shot. Oh, what a stop by Allen. And look at this. Oh, scores! On the wraparound and tucked in.
Wow, this is great IQ as well. The presence of mind to know exactly where the goaltender is and doesn't come all the way around the net. Just tucks it in the open post. I would love to know how fast that one was going, James, because he absolutely tagged it. He had all the time in the world and the space, I might add, to walk into it. He put the spicy sauce and the mustard on that one as it beats the goaltender clean.
Barron's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. The Leafs are going to serve 2 for tripping here. Power play unit going back to work.
Power play, you have so much ice available, you have to forget about the shorty you gave up earlier. Listen, you got the player advantage, you got to take it.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. He got all of that one. The Canadians have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, he caught him.
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Anderson's got the puck. Pokes it away in his own end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck undermanned. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
A strong penalty-killing performance on that. Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game. Well, he's been a game changer tonight, James. He has been so strong in his crease, but that's going to be disappointing for him. You know, anytime you're riding a wave like that, you want to get the goose egg, and this time it's not going to happen.
The Leafs take control of the faceoff. Orr's going to play it to the corner. Too much traffic in the lane. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot.
Kovacevic's stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench and gets a new...
He scores!
Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's manufactured plenty of offense tonight, and they lead here late in this third period. Rips it from the blue line, and he stopped that one. Beautiful saucer pass. Standing tall with the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Standing by with her thoughts on who had the edge tonight, it's our own Carlin Bade.
Anthony's backstopped his team to a lead here so far, and guys, I've just really liked his game tonight. He's got my vote in this matchup.
Makes the save! Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot! Close save! Quick reflexes!
Anthony's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Scoops up the puck here. Up the neutral zone now. And loses possession after a solid hit. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Quick shot. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
The Leafs been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Fires it on net, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Grabs the puck in the corner. We got a penalty coming up here. Here's a shot. Big save just as time runs out. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Well, after this one, partner, can we call this a heater now?
We can call it a heater, and anytime you're in the win column multiple games in a row, James, you know that everyone is feeling it. They're calling it a heater as well. Why? They're putting pucks in the net. No matter what they do, they're getting puck luck as well.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.